I mean, have you ever heard of somebody say such a thing when Allah decided to create himself? He made a horse run. Until he sweat so much. إن الله لما أراد أن يخلق نفسه خلق الخيل فأجراها حتى عرقت خلق نفسه من ذلك العرق. Can you believe it? Allah, let me use Google translation. When Allah, he decided to create himself, he created horses. He created what? Horses. And then he made the horses run. With translation here. So he created horses when Allah wanted to create himself. When Allah wanted to create himself, he created the horses and he made them run until they were like sweating so bad. And then he created himself from their sweat. Can you believe it? There is a religion, they believe that somebody, he is their God. When he decided to create himself, he decided what? To create himself. How he created himself? He created himself from the sweat of the horses. First he created the horse, and then he made the horses sweat, and then he created himself from the sweat of the horses. The sweat of the horse, or the sweat of a human being, any sweat, is just a form of urine. You know, it's a piss. It's a way, you know, to get it's like an air conditioning, but it's this why it smelled, you know, because simply it is not something good. It's not something nice, the sweat. And here you ask yourself, when the Muslim, they come to this conclusion. Let me share the link with you. I will make it short too. URL shorter in Google. Okay, how that will work now. We found okay. No, it doesn't work. How to shorten the link here? You see the problem with those shortened websites, they have too much advertising and fake and stuff. I think this one is better. Let's see this one. All of them they are fraud. Advertising and stupid things. And let me see this one. Let me know if it's work. Does it work? Is it working? Yeah, and for sure the Muslim, they will say to you, we don't accept such a story, etc. But even if they say we don't accept, well, how this story made its place in their books if they don't accept it? You know what I mean? How such a thing make its place to be considered, to be added to books Their books, not our books. If it is not accepted, do you see the stupidity of, if this is way false, if this is way bad, if this is way not true, how these stories made it to be inside their books? They can't explain, because if they cannot, if you cannot have it, if it's not true, if it's false, then you cannot put it in the book. You put it in a book if it is something serious. This is about their God. And then we ask ourselves, who is the stupid who want to believe in such a thing? That God decided to create it himself, so he created a horse. And then he made the horses run. And then he collected the sweat of the horses, and then he created himself. Can't Allah create sweat and right away and create himself from the sweat? I mean, what this is a circle for? Same time, is Allah made of water? Liquid? We were just talking a second ago about Allah being a samad, which means he have nothing inside him, empty, correct? It turned to be now he is made from liquid. So what Allah is made of? After speaking for the last, what? We are talking for now for how many? For an hour and 15 minutes. Did we get any conclusion, guys? Did any of you get any conclusion? What Allah is made of? I'm surprised he did not make him created from a donkey. So if Allah created from the sweat of the horse, that is a horsey God. That's mean Allah, he have the DNA of horses. Yeah, and nothing like him, nothing like Allah. Yeah, it turned to be he made from the sweat of horses.